and welcome back to the table. We are Finding Atoria, a weekly TTRPG podcast. I'm Jess, and this is my first time moderating.
Woohoo!
So kind of exciting. I'm a little bit nervous. Bear with me.
How about birthday moderator?
Right.
Yes,
It's your birthday.
It is my birthday. So yeah. Also, I didn't find out I was moderating until maybe about 30 seconds ago.
Surprise birthday present.
Surprise! Hey, guess what, Jess? This thing that you might not want to do, you're going to do it, right?
And do it beautifully.
You did. You
I'm
did. You
sorry.
nailed it.
I will take 1.5 points for just selling that like it was nothing. It's like, hey, by the way, we're going to jump in and do. Jess, what do you got going on this episode?
It's my birthday. So we're going to talk about new games that we want to play.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Yep.
yeah, let's get
Pick one of us.
started on that. Okay.
There's
Ooh.
4 of us still.
Well, I'm not going to point at myself. I'm the moderator.
Well, no, but Jess is here. Katie is
I
here.
suppose. Introducing.
Malcolm's here. And I'm Trouble.
Yes, well established.
Jess is like, I'm not going to get caught up in whatever you're doing because I'm the moderator. Did you
I
not even
know.
do a birthday thing?
Now you can choose to tell us who's going to talk about the game that we want to play first.
Okay.
This is
All right.
awesome.
So I completely flubbed the reintroducing
You
yourself.
flub it. You didn't
Please,
flub
you've
it.
done everything beautifully.
It's been good. It's been good.
But now I have the power. I get to choose who goes next.
Oh. What have we created?
I attempted an
Mary
evil laugh.
Shelley wrote it.
Not so great. Okay. Ow.
I feel like we should be.
Smacked myself in the head.
You can't make this shit up.
Oh my gosh.
This is fantastic.
I'm deciding so hard. Whack.
Welcome to the table, guys. Welcome to the table.
Yeah, I'm having a great birthday so far. Oh my God. Okay.
New games.
I will try to keep the gesturing to a minimum so I don't
might
whack
hit
myself
Bird.
in the head again, and so I don't whack poor Tori, who is unfortunately within arm's reach of me. Sorry.
No.
We're going to make a sit on your hand sign.
Okay, I might need it. Does anybody else think of Bob and Tom when we're deep into this stuff?
No. I don't even think that we're allowed to say that.
I don't know who that is.
Okay.
So, okay.
goes first?
I'm gonna choose Malcolm because he's the one who told me I was moderating.
Perfect. That was instant karma. Good deal. So
Serves you right. What do you want to play?
yeah, so I'm going to talk about a game that I almost feel like I've beaten to death or have heard so much about lately that it's not new, but I'm sticking with
new
it
to us.
as my choice. I know that I've talked to you guys about this game before. It was brought to my attention through Steve Kellum's Epic Adventure podcast. He's been awesome at interviewing a couple people involved with this. We both had it on our list for games that we wanted to play in 2026. As far as its backer standing, I don't know right now. I think that you can still do late backer on backer kit for it. But I'm going to talk today about a game from Parable Studios, Sisterhood, a Nuns with Guns TTRPG.
You can't even do that.
Sounds
without
so
laughing.
ballin'. Like, for real.
Every time you say it,
Dude.
right? So
Hell yeah, I want to play that.
it just
You just need the title, and that's all you need.
Like, there's a hook right there.
if you're trying to sell a game to your table to play, dude,
Nuns
just-
with guns?
it rolls off the tongue. But it is. It looks like it was campaign launched back a little bit over a year ago. They're doing well on this. They've got a lot of good support as a studio. A little bit about them is that they do a lot of horror, noir, film based. I'll get into their
Horror what?
awesome
Noir.
film noir.
film.
Film
noir.
noir.
Sorry.
Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
my bad. And with this game, it's just kind of what you might imagine. It is post-World War II. There's a lot that's gone on. We're kind of apocalyptic right now because demons and angels and war and supernatural terrible stuff comes into play. Now I'm going to tell you a few things about this game. They do have a quick start guide out on the backer kit. Looks fantastic, looks fun. But one of the things that I like about it is that you do not choose a character class. You're not going in with an archetype that you get to pick. You are a nun with a gun. And you join this order, this secret order of nuns who is there to combat the evils that have come into the time. It's very, very horror driven. It is very, very Frank Miller-esque. In fact, if you go and look at their inspirations on the backer kit, you're going to see a lot of the Sin City sort of things. You're going to get this heavy religious cult sort of feeling into it, and then it is all the grit and the grime of that setting, which what drew most people that I've talked to, including myself, to it is some of the imagery and some of the art that they're doing. And I'll get to the artists here in a minute, but they've got a couple of different mechanics inside the game which look really cool for combat and grid and distance and things of that nature. A lot of the opposed skill rolls feel very familiar to a lot of the games that we've played, and that's your major mechanic in it. But getting through to some of the names that are involved in it, I believe that you will find Adam Holloway as the writer and Charlie Menzies as the lead creator. These guys have awards. These guys do incredible things. Would get into their catalog in just a minute, but I focus on the art on this one. Going back to the guy whose name I can't remember right now that did the first VTM book. And those images.
That was almost like the print block.
It was unbelievable stuff, and it's what really, like, to this day, if I want inspiration for that game, you get into, because just some of the imagery, just some of the art that was done. And Ben Alexander is an award-nominated artist. You can read about him on their backer kit, and I'm sure their website. But he did a really good book, and what you can see from their art on backer kit and some of the Frank Miller stylings that he's kind of going for there, and does a great interview once again on the Epic Adventure podcast, kind of getting into and explaining that. Love to hear more from that guy. But just kind of puts you in a setting, if you know, you're sitting there contemplating the goals day in and day out of this group of characters, and the fact that there's going to be some challenge and I think some cohesion in the idea that you don't have. I don't have a cleric. There's not one. Nope. You're all kind of going at things with the same different specialties. You're never going to be the same character, but the class and the what you do and the motivations almost are kind of laid out in this dire horror apocalyptic setting. So there's not a whole lot of, well, I'm going to go, take a couple years going through the forest and see if I can pick up some skills. It's happening. It's right there. I definitely recommend people go out, look at it, see if it's your type of game. It's horror. It has all of those elements that might come together with the religious context behind the setting, and I don't think they spare you any of that. I think it's done well from what I've read in there. The quick start guide looks accessible, like you might be able to go ahead and run something if you wanted to, which I would invite us all to do. But I like the art that sets the tone for this setting. Some of the images on there are just unmistakable, with the rosary wrapped around a hand that's clutching a cigarette, and then brass knuckles. She's got a patch over the eye and is in full habit, and it's just
hell yeah.
It does. It kind of draws out like, what is she doing on a Tuesday afternoon?
Knitting.
It's none of your damn business. Is what,
you don't need to know that,
right? So I think that above most things, the art and the way that they're presenting that setting, that world, and that unique to me player character opportunity is what I want to play. And I don't have information for you on delivery. I am late backed at this point, and some of the dates on the backer kit are not congruent to the calendar now. So I will let you know. But I'm looking forward to that. That was the game that I chose.
So that's
We'll
actually really interesting because, okay, so I'm not really a horror fan. Like, you wanted to play Call of Cthulhu, and I kind of noped out of that one. I'm not a horror vibe person, really.
Correct.
I like my games a little happier. But this, I guess, like, the name alone makes me almost kind of feel like it's like, and I don't know, it is horror, right?
They make no
But-
bones about it that it's going to be
demons.
You're going to get
and
into
horror and
yeah, you're going to get into some darker elements there.
But like, I don't know, like the artwork and the name almost kind of make me feel like it's a little more unserious.
Right.
Like, it's
kind
nuns
of
with guns, man.
It's pointing at
the
itself.
juxtaposition is so bizarre that it almost allows your brain to step outside of the horror realm.
Right.
I think is what you're
The
getting at.
absurdity of that image of
Yes.
the nun with the AK or the the brass knuckles or the cigarette hanging out, in the
It's
dark
giving
alley.
Tarantino vibes.
Yes.
So
It's
hard.
Tarantino.
So hard.
And definitely the Frank Miller. You see these art splashes of just black and white, bold stripe, and then flashes of color inside of it. So anyway, I'm hoping that delivers a fantastic book full of that stuff. And then I would welcome an opportunity to run us through the quick start if there was interest to be nuns with guns.
Yeah.
Very good.
I guarantee you that Chase and Chuck would be like, fuck yeah.
It feels like a very fuck yeah sort of game.
We'll be done with guns? Are you kidding me?
And this isn't a pitch for a parable or anything, but that's what they're known for. And if you can go out to their website. I don't need to give them a big plug, but they do these horror cinematic moment sort of games where it's going to be that flashy Sin City, a machine gun battle moment or whatever it may be, but with the demons and the angels and the rest of it. So that was mine, and I am finished.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, as a not really horror person, that actually sounds kind of fun.
A little intrigued.
Like, I'd be willing to play through
Be a
the
brawler
starter,
nun, dude.
the starter guide, because I'm also curious as to like how you differentiate your characters if you don't have character classes and you don't have different motivations because you're all part of the same groups. Like, all right, so how do you make that different?
And maybe I
would be really
misspoke on the motivations, but yeah, it would be interesting to see,
yeah, like, how do you make your characters different from each other?
right. And yeah.
Everybody's personality is different.
Well, yes, there's
I mean,
that.
that's
but
the
like,
point. But you're going to make different
it's like-
choices
does
as you go
the-
through the game.
Like, yeah, like does it like how does it work with like choosing different skills and stuff like that? I'm
the
curious.
mechanics side of it, yeah, it's
Yeah,
all
that
out
too.
there for you for sure.
Yeah, so it sounds pretty intriguing. So next up is Tori.
Okay.
All you, girl.
Tori's
I have-
got a
I ha-
game.
I do have a game, and I literally printed the quick start,
Nice.
and it's actually called the test drive.
Hey,
so what are we doing after we hit stop on the record
everybody,
button?
wait a minute. Look at Tori. So look at Tori real quick. Let's go. Because you prepped for the podcast.
I did. I
Nice
did, and I took
contrast.
notes in the margin and highlighted and everything.
I see it. Yeah,
Like
there's
she's
going to
in
be.
school or something.
I was locked in, okay?
I know.
We're getting stickers, and you're getting a bunch of them.
Nice contrast from me and my hey, you have 30 seconds to like mentally prepare for moderating.
I
here.
gave a
Have fun.
full,
Okay, so
full minute per the contract terms.
Very first time too. Anyway, I'm sorry, Tori. Go ahead.
it's all good. And this one is at my other table. Not
They play it.
No, well,
No?
we haven't played it yet.
Oh, okay.
But Kat knows one of the guys who's involved with, I think, one of the modules or settings. And it's not modules, it's a setting.
Okay. Sure.
And it's called The After, and his name is Sean Knowles.
Okay.
She knows him and like got the lowdown on Savage Worlds, if I hadn't said that yet. But she got the lowdown. We were wanting to play it at the other table. We just hadn't had the opportunity. So I texted her this morning. I'm like, what's your dude's name? She was like this. I'm like, and we got to play this. And she was like, yes, we do.
All right. So break it down for us. What is it?
It's a game system.
Yes.
It is not but it looks like a lot of it, because we'll go away from the quick start guide and go to my actual notes. You would need you don't even need it because this is online.
The quick start guide.
The
Is it for? I assume it's free.
Yeah, it's for free. I
Yep.
didn't pay a damn thing for this.
Is there any type of SRD or anything like that?
System
requirements document.
System
Resource. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I got IT-ish all.
Yeah, I know. And no, there is not. But because of the settings,
Okay.
and it looks like you can adapt just about anything to Savage Worlds.
Right, because it's a system. It's not
a system,
yeah.
not the game itself.
So what makes this system
it's
different?
It's not D20.
Sure. Okay. What is it based on?
I like. Here's the thing. It's another narrative base.
Okay. Sure.
It's another narrative base. I have seen nothing about classes.
Right.
But there's stuff like traits and bennies and like
the bennies I've heard of.
Right. And there's
sorry, Jess is giving bennies benefits are like a meta currency to use within the world of like I can use these to do this thing better.
Right.
I was hoping she said beignets too.
Yeah, beignets are
delicious.
So like you can use inspiration in D&D.
Okay. So,
bennies.
Something like that.
Okay.
So it looks like from everything I was seeing, it suggests you play raw first.
Sure.
Before you start getting creative. So honestly, the test drive, the test drive is called Welcome to the Weird West.
Oh.
They have a bunch of Western ones.
Okay.
Like
that's what I was going to say is what setting. I mean, I get you could put it anywhere, but
the settings, this is great. Hold on. There's pirates.
Ooh.
Deadlands, noir.
okay.
But like the Deadlands, there's several of the Deadlands, and that's Western.
And
Okay.
is pirates like, Pirates of the Caribbean, or is it like, modern, 2000s?
No. It's like Pirates of the Caribbean, like
Okay.
pirates. Yeah.
Our
There's Pine Box, Texas Middle School.
Oh my.
Is one of the setting books. See, here's one that they have Riffs.
Okay.
Riffs is one of them.
Sure. I remember that vaguely. It's been a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
It is an old game.
Old game.
Okay.
Old game. Like, they have, in fact, I say OG Riffs.
So
And
what draws you to it?
it looks like it's going to be real freaking flexible.
Oh, okay.
And once you learn it, it seems like you would be able to tweak it the way you wanted to. But they suggest the rules are real broad. Like it doesn't narrow down. It's not as crunchy as
Sure.
some systems.
Yeah.
They have a Pathfinder setting too.
Okay.
Like so you can do high fantasy with the system. I'm pretty sure her friend was involved with the After, which is a post-apocalyptic thing. The East Texas University.
Okay.
There's one. Holler on Appalachia.
Okay.
Apocalypse, like
defend the still.
but if
We could get John on that one.
like, wait, hold on, because you guys are gonna make
that.
Hold on, somebody has to make the noise. Flash Gordon.
No, I don't.
You thought
Let's just say we're
You thought
refusing.
it.
I remember when Tori and I were so close. which she wouldn't have done that.
Yes, you would have.
Those days are gone. This simple time.
It does warn you, like a couple of things that I caught. It warns you that if you came from D&D specifically, you might have a problem with character creation.
Yep.
Why?
I think it's
I think it's not as like stream. It's you. way broader.
Sure.
You're not going to have as much minute detail.
more rules light.
You're going to want that to get a framework for your character, but it doesn't.
Provide it.
Yeah.
Okay. We've dealt in enough systems, I feel that are like that.
It really seems like it's a lot of yes ands.
Oh, sure.
Okay.
So, which would be perfect because our group does that.
Very cool. We should try
And
it out.
it's a cinematic system.
Yeah, that's the big narrative systems are that way.
Cinematic system. It has cards, but not many. And you have to, with a countdown, the end of combat, you have to have a deck of cards to play this.
Yes.
Like normal playing cards, you have to have a deck of cards to play this.
Like with the
See, that's
Ace
where
of
I will
Cards.
struggle.
Yes.
kind of spades kind of deal.
Playing
Yeah.
cards.
Interesting. Okay, that could be intriguing.
So I just think it would be fun. They have tons of settings. Some of them look like they would be fucking hilarious. But welcome to the Weird West, a Western one. Yeah,
Very cool.
sure.
All right.
That does sound pretty interesting. And
Very
I
cool.
just have to interject here real quick. My husband likes to drink the occasional glass of whiskey.
Don't
That
you think he would
does-
want to protect the still if it was never going to produce whiskey again because it was under attack?
Stills are used in making whiskey? I thought they just aged it in barrels. I thought a still was like moonshine or something.
A distillery has to be used to create any hard alcohol.
Okay. And you just know how much I know about alcohol, which is clearly fuck all.
We're a weekly TTRPG
Okay.
podcast.
We do not discuss alcohol because we don't know enough about it.
Well, I don't, that's for sure. You can tell I'm the hard drinker of
Are
the
you telling
group.
me there aren't
Oh my
bourbon
God.
trees?
It just magically appears.
If you were in Xanth, perhaps.
Just dip the leaves in, and hey, man, however that works.
Yeah, it's like the only thing I actually knew anything about was there's some whiskey that's aged in a Mizunara barrel. I know what Mizunara is. Like okay. But anyway, because I know weird Japanese shit. Anyway, it's time to move on to our break where we can talk about other weird shit that's not TTRPGs off the recording. And then when we come back, we will get into Katie's choice for the game she wants to play. Okay, we will see you after the break.
When you sit down at the table, open the books, and spill out the dice, you're looking for an epic adventure. Tabletop role-playing is more popular than ever, and every day new players join our great hobby. My name is Steve Kellums, and I'm the host of the Epic Adventure Podcast. I'm just a fan with a radio voice, but joining me on this quest will be Mike Howlett, the co-founder of Oddfish Games, a great independent game company, and Christina Stiso, a PhD student studying game-based learning. Together, we will discuss all things tabletop gaming, from character creation to world building to setting and pacing. We will give you tips and tricks to make your games, well, epic. Like and subscribe to the Epic Adventure Podcast today.
This episode of Finding Atoria is brought to you by Wordleaf Media. The Finding Atoria podcast is looking for guests for our upcoming episodes. Are you or someone you know passionate about the TTRPG community and have a story to share? If so, contact us on our socials or reach out at wordleafmedia.com/findingatoria. And now back to your program.
And we're back from the break with, according to Malcolm, no Huss or Muss. I'm not sure what Huss is.
It was either that or fuss or puss, and I really wasn't.
I
gonna
mean,
take this.
Fuss makes sense because that's a
Glad we're
thing.
without
Puss is at least a real thing. I'm not sure what Huss is. So
I think that's the thing that you have when you have your finger near the control board. Just turn people's mics off. That's a lot of Huss.
Okay, good to know. Now I have been educated. I have learned something today that may or may not be a real thing. I will take that with a grain of salt.
If anyone has Gen Alpha kids, you know that people just saying shit makes it a real thing.
Okay. And here I was under the impression that you had to get enough people saying it to make it a thing.
Well, yeah, but
you know.
it's sort of amazing how quickly that happens. Anyway,
Well, now it's on the podcast, so it could be a real thing going forward. I don't know. Anyway,
Facilitator.
exactly. Thursday.
I just couldn't hear a weird word that wasn't actually a word and not let that go unsaid or
I know
made fun
anytime
of.
I bait that hook,
Yeah.
I got one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep, I'm gonna bite. Yep, sorry. So we are back from the break and back from the mini break that was on mic as well now from the real break. So we've got one more game to talk about, and this one is the one that Arcadia wants to play. So
Ooh.
over to you.
All right.
What game are you looking to play?
So when I say this, I think anyone that knows me won't be surprised. But I want to play Dune Adventures in the Imperium.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I am not.
That
And I knew I would have you sold just by title.
Well, no. I'm not saying sold. I'm just saying, are you kidding me? I would never have guessed that you'd want to play that. I mean, it's only your favorite book ever. I mean,
so
why would you want to play it?
Right. I have loved Dune as a world since I was a child. And I know a lot of people don't like the expanded universe from Frank Herbert's son, Brian, but I do. And this game, it's not brand new. It's been out for a little bit. But it would be a chance to play in that world. And I think it would be really enjoyable to do so. If you are not familiar with Dune, sci-fi world, very, very, very many thousands of years into the future, post AI apocalyptic war, where humans take back control from robots. And so therefore you have this mismatch of incredible technology, spacefaring, high tech with, a more non-tech situation. Magic and other things like that. The power of
witch.
I know. I was like, yes.
the power of the brain with the
child
mentats.
is an abomination.
So you have this mix of incredibly high tech capabilities with very low tech solutions for things within the world. So that's sort of what the Dune universe is. And this game, it's by Modiphius. They are a fairly well-known creator in the space. They have many TTRPGs, many RPGs, many board games, so many things. This is one of their 2D20 system games, which
It's a D20.
it's a 2D20 system game. And so it's sort of like dice pooling, and you have to roll ability checks, but you are actually going for a low score rather than a high score.
Okay.
And you can, like I said, it's a minimum of 2d20, and then it can like add up to like, I think about 5. And the modifiers vary. Lots of games are in this system, and every game that uses it is a little bit different, as for the scores you're trying to get below.
Okay.
And but anyway, so it's and there's a really good mix in the community. Some people love the system, some people absolutely hate the system, and then there's a fairly middle ground where it really depends on which game you're playing in the system.
Gotcha.
And so as far as reviews on this game, some people are just sort of like, it's a 2D20 system. I hate 2D20 systems. I'm not going to like it. Other people really love the fact that it's a fandom, and that's a lot
It's
of
Dune.
Yeah, and Modiphius leans a lot into that with their games. They've got Star Trek, they've got Stargate, they've got Dune, they've got so many.
They're feeding the fan base the IP.
Exactly. And so for me, the desire to play this game is that within the world of Dune, and you can see this in any of the movies, any of the shows that have been put out, in the books, etc.
All of the books.
There's a lot of war, there's a lot of killing, there's a lot of all that, but really, at the end of the day, it's political machinations, and it's not it's not monsters. It's humans.
Right.
It's humans or modified humans
it's
against humans.
It's the house of the sandworm.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. And it's and so at the very beginning, instead of like a big character creation, it's your house.
Your lineage.
You're figuring out what house of the Landsrad you belong to. And typically it's a minor house. I don't even, it's
Not a Carino or an Atreides.
right. And there are expansion packs that lean into the Atreides and lean into the Carino and all this kind of stuff. But, in general, you're most likely a minor house of the Landsrad. And when you say that, though, I mean, that still means you are loaded nobility. And it's how you are going to work through court and work through all of
to be Duncan instead.
You know what I'm thinking of right now that's not your game, but would really rock like a sister setting to that kind of dynamic would be the Underdark.
Shit, dude.
Yeah.
And just having to survive in that political system, you come in as like a lowly house that's just a standard bearer for another pretty much.
And can you take over? Can you defeat House Carino? Can you defeat the Harkonnens? Can you defeat the Atreides?
Sorry, it was another setting that kind of fit that political machination goal that the Drow do.
Yeah, and so there is fighting, obviously. The big downturn I heard from it, other than just some people don't like the 2d20 system, two big downturns I heard is dueling, which is very important within that world.
What did I just say? I want to be Duncan when I grow up.
Exactly. Apparently the mechanics for dueling is really clunky. But, that's if you're playing raw. We always make things how we want them.
We're going to make it like this.
Right. And then the other part, which in my opinion, I would also have to homebrew, they don't bring into it the melange. The spice melange.
What?
It's like there's like not a mechanic or obviously it exists in the world, but like it's not like, because to me trading, having control of the spice, I mean that's the whole point of this. That would be the whole point of the game, would be to control the spice for me. And so that's
like a big chunk of the
and so that was a huge, like, a lot of complaint was like, how could you build this game and not have a portion of mechanic or storytelling or something like revolve around that? Because that's the whole,
that's every story.
That's how you jockey for position.
So instead with Imperium, what are you getting? Are you more of that political machination instead of what are you machinating if it's not for spice?
Right? I mean, it would be control, but in other ways, I guess. But I think we would homebrew that,
Like, nope.
So I think it's a very, the 2D20 system is very well established. We have not run a game in that system, so I'd be interested in learning a new system. I think we always find something worthwhile to pull out of new systems that we like to leverage. There is no way I don't want to play in the world of Arrakis and Dune.
No, I was being sarcastic in case anyone couldn't tell. I've known Arcadia for like 13, 12 years now. And one of the first things I learned about you was your love of Dune. Yeah, there was.
Even the stuff I don't like, I still love Dune. So
yeah. So that was 100% sarcasm. Second you said it, I was like, oh yeah, nope, definitely she'd want to play that.
What's your access to the game right now? Do you go and buy it? Is there a quick start situation? How do I?
They have books available. Starter set is like core rule book type of thing is on that $60 price point. You can buy extended stuff that raises that price point. Even I saw a set that was like up to like $400 and some odd.
Whoa!
I know. Right?
Somebody really likes Dune.
I will tell you, those books are gorgeous.
For $400, they better be.
And one of the things that we talked about in other games was the art. The art is beautiful and very reminiscent of the new movies. But like there's PDFs too. You don't have to go spend on the books.
The PDFs are available for free?
I didn't check if they're available for free. I think I don't think they're available for free, but they're available
They have a
for a
quick,
lesser
like,
price.
Okay.
Start?
Yeah.
Do they have like a quick start, like the taster?
The taster.
Seriously, that's what it is.
Try the spice, Milan.
Yes, see? First one's free.
Proving once again.
Before your eyes are blue upon blue. And the real big thing actually in regards to that, though, for people listening, if they're intrigued, a lot of it is out of stock. They're having some stocking issues as far as the hard copy of items.
Talking to Tori before the
seems
show
to be
today, it is the common battle cry in the industry right now is we just cannot get product
get
to
it printed.
people right now.
Yeah,
We
it's
cannot get it printed.
it's a big problem. Now, one of the other parts that I will say is, and the PDFs are free, just to throw out there, and available on Modifius's website.
Well, there you go.
But the and there's a quick start PDF.
Okay. So you would be able to test drive it.
Right. The one part that I would have to throw out there for newbie players or people just looking for a new game, and apparently this is across the board with Modifius, their editing on their books is awful. And
forgot to
and
do spell check?
and the using of the books, sort of like, I hate to say this because I love the art and I love the layout of the books, but like using a VTM book and trying to like create a character is like you need 50 books and you're flipping through pages. It's challenging to get.
That's why you have the sticky tabs now.
I know. So the book the book layouts, having appendices, things like that are across the board noted as a challenge for the game and recognized as just a perennial challenge with Modifius.
So they, as a company, their products are known for these things.
Right. And for me, that was sort of like I don't care. I want to play Dune. So that wasn't a deal breaker for me. But for other people, it might be.
I think we solved it all with the sticky tabs.
So
It's better than dog earing the pages,
It
dude.
is anything.
especially when
is
they're as
better.
beautifully artistically decorated. as
Watch
these
everybody,
are.
and I've done it before, and watched everybody go because I've dog-eared my own pages.
In Atoria, there are levels of hell.
What did I just
picturing
say,
it.
man?
I'm sorry. Don't use a
Just
bookmark
damn near
or
lost
something.
consciousness.
It's like, don't harm the books. Okay? I don't care that they're yours.
Somebody needs to moderate the moderator.
No dog-earing pages. Use a bookmark or a sticky note or something.
It looks so well.
When it's a notebook, that's different. If it's like a printed book, though, that's a...
I don't have anything on me that I could do that too.
Okay.
If it was my book, I would be willing to do it because I suck. And
Yeah, I'm going to agree with you there.
I identify as a problem.
Again, agreed with you there. I did have a quick question for Arcadia, though.
Yeah.
Back to about the Dune thing. Do you get to play as a Bene Gesserit, or do you have to be a member of a house?
You know what? I did not dig into like character classes and things like that. So I don't know the answer to that question, but I would love to find out.
Okay. 'Cause it was basically just, this exists. That's all I need to know that I want to play it.
Honestly, and yeah, I don't know the ins and outs of that, but like being able to be a Mentat or a Bene Gesserit or
Duncan.
or Duncan.
I want to be the sword guy.
You want to be a problem.
Yes,
Yes.
I do. That's just the way it goes.
You do play one very well.
I know. In real life, too.
I know. I want to be a wizard.
That one we knew.
Big surprise. In real life, too, but sadly.
All right.
That's hilarious.
So, like that one, I'm actually, of the three that you guys have brought up, that one I'm the most excited about, just because I'm not as into Dune as you are. But I loved the setting and the world, though. It was more just the stories or some of the characters didn't grab me as much as it did you. But the world, I mean, especially if we're making up or there's a different story, like a fresh story within it, All right, well, I'm definitely willing to try that out. That sounds really cool.
Right,
And or
yeah.
even if I can't be a Bene Gesserit or whatever, I mean, I'm sure there would be a lot of fun to be had digging around in that particular sandbox. So,
Absolutely. I would have so much fun there.
yeah. So I think that's
I want to learn I want to have a weirding module and be able to say, what, dude?
Yeah, I was
And
waiting
shoot
for
something.
waiting for that shit. I'm just gonna Duncan, Idaho my way out of this conversation.
This game's growing less and less attractive to me by the second. You're like, and then we're going to do this scene.
Ride a sandworm? Come on.
That is pretty badass,
Right? I mean,
like,
come on. You can't
Awesome.
deny.
So, all right. I think that's that wraps up our new games we're excited to play discussion, and we will see you next time on Finding Atoria. In the meantime, you can find us on any of our socials or on our website at www.wordleafmedia.com/findingatoria, et cetera, et cetera. It's basically it's finding Atoria everywhere. If you would like to support our channel and help us to create more awesome stuff for you,
Hit the
then visit
button.
our Patreon and
hit the button.
hit the button. What? Hit the button.
Is anybody else just watching Jess Buck for perennial moderator right now?
I know,
You are
right?
just
Fabulous.
killing this.
With this.
I'm so
you're not.
sorry, but I'm like, what? Why was this never an option before?
Because I'm awkward and weird.
Yeah,
you're
whatever.
fabulous.
Walk us out.
All right. Bye.
Talk to you next time, y'all.
Later.
Bye.
This episode of Finding Atoria is brought to you by Wordleaf Media. Find us at wordleafmedia.com/findingatoria if you or anyone you know has stories or other good things to say about TTRPGs. Get a hold of us. You can find us on all the social medias.
This episode of Finding Atoria is brought to you by Wordleaf Media. Are you interested in sharing stories of your favorite TTRPG experiences? If so, reach out at www.wordleafmedia.com/contact us on our socials, or you can now leave a comment on your favorite Finding Atoria episode at our Wordleaf Media YouTube channel.